guys, yes. Hello. Are you gonna record a video with me? Beautiful little face. What little pumpkin? Oh, yes. What are you doing? You're very emotional. You're having an emotional. Why are you shaking? It's not that cold. Just sniffing my boob. Alrighty. Anyway, guys. Doggo is here and you can smell the boys, can't you? You can smell them. They were here, weren't they? Is he literally not the sweetest dog you've ever seen in your whole life? Oh, bless his soul. Sorry I haven't filmed for a little while. I was supposed to film on the weekend, but then, well, I'm just gonna kind of give you an update and everything. Since the last time I filmed, I think it's been like 3 weeks. I've got so many different packages in the mail and so many different things on the go at the moment, so I'm going to show you all the things that I've got, talk a little bit about them, to give you a little update on what we've done the past couple weekends. But Friday night, I can't remember what we did the other weekends, but I know that we've caught up with some friends, etc. But today's Monday, and on Friday night, Brendan had some people stay over from interstate because he was putting on a gig with his band stuff. So yeah, there was a gig Friday night. I was working on the door, so I was like taking entry fees and giving people stamps, all that jazz, from like 8:30 until like 1 o'clock in the morning or 12:30. There were some interstate bands who came, and the band from Sydney came and they stayed here at our house because they're like Brendan's friends, and it was like helping them out so they didn't have to pay for accommodation. So yeah, we had some people staying here Friday night, and we had the gig Friday night, and we stayed up until like 3 o'clock, so I was awake for approximately like 22 hours. It was a long day. But it was really fun, and we went to the bakery on O'Connell and we got donuts, and that was a really good night. And then because we had stayed up so late and I was so sleep deprived, I was so tired all weekend. Saturday and Sunday we literally just stayed in bed the whole weekend and binge watched Orange is the New Black. We still haven't finished it, and Brendan leaves for Bali on this coming Monday, so in a week's time. He would have probably already left by the time you've seen this, so we just spent some quality time in bed watching Orange is the New Black because I'm determined to finish the season before he leaves, because I don't want to like him go to Bali for 2 weeks and then I'm there for 2 weeks and like we still haven't watched Orange is the New Black, you know. Some other things that have been happening: I cut my own hair with a pair of just standard scissors, so there's that. I just desperately sort of like needed a trim, and like not like I did a good job or anything, but something. I go to Bali in 22 days, I believe, so that's really exciting. I was like thinking of like all these things that I could update you on, and now I've just like completely forgotten them all. The weather was so bad today. It was literally raining like all morning, and I like woke up and I was like, can't wait to go to work in that, and I was like so tired. I haven't been getting enough sleep lately, which has been making me really tired. Plus I'm like sort of due for my like period, so that's also making me tired. My cycle is still being really long and my PMS is really bad, so that's not fixed yet. I'm also getting a new phone because I was planning on using my work phone as a personal phone because I thought I was allowed to do that, but I don't think I am, but like if I go away, which I am, I have to give my phone to my coworker so he can like sort of like do my job while I'm away. So I'm gonna need a phone because the phone that I have is like a Samsung S7 and the camera on it is like so bad. I just cannot, like I never ever record Instagram stories on it because simply it's just terrible. So I'm looking at getting a new iPhone instead of a Samsung, just because I've sort of been converted because my work phone is an iPhone and I've just sort of really enjoyed it. I've always really enjoyed like the Apple software, just like the aesthetic of it kind of thing. I've always really liked that, but I've never really wanted to get an iPhone simply because they like weren't really waterproof in the past when I got my last Samsung, and people were always dropping them and breaking them, so I was like, I don't know. But I've had my work phone for like a couple months now and it's going really well. Like I've just got a really good cover on it and a screen protector, and it seems to be working really well. So I'm just gonna do that with the new phone that I get. And I'm looking at changing to a different tele company thing. So I'm going with Optus, and Optus have this really cool thing where you can like lease the phone instead of getting a phone plan where you're like paying for the phone to keep the phone. Because you know, like you get like a 2-year contract, right? And then when your 2-year contract is up, you get a new contract and you don't use that old phone. So it's like, why am I paying to buy a new phone when at the end of my contract I'm not going to use that phone? Number one, because it's probably like the software's going to be shit, or like the camera's going to be outdated and crap by then, or whatever reason. So I'm like, why not lease the phone? And that way, like in 12 months time, if I want, I can pay like $99 and get an upgrade if I really need to, or at the end of the 24 months I can just sort of return the phone and get a new one, and then I don't like have a phone. If it's like in good condition, you don't have to pay anything extra. Apparently they do something with that phone and then they can like reuse it, so it's like a little bit better like waste wise, if that makes sense. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I'm not going to tell you the options that I'm currently tossing up between in my head because I don't want any of your opinions like after this, because by the time I posted this video I would have already made my decision, and I don't want people to say that my decision was wrong. So I've already kind of like asked on my Instagram story. If you don't follow me, my Instagram is Lake and Rochelle. But yeah, so I've kind of been asking people's opinions on there because I'm undecided at the moment. Yeah, so I get to get a new phone soon, which is really cool. Some YouTube channels that I have been currently really watching is he's literally the cutest dog ever. You beautiful boy, yeah, love you, you sweet dog. So I've been watching different YouTube channels at the moment. I've really been enjoying Shane Dawson's videos again. I've always loved Shane Dawson. Like, I've loved Shane Dawson's ever since I found his channel. Like, love him. But I kind of stopped watching his videos when he did his whole like changing of what he wanted to do, because I saw the thumbnails and the titles and I thought that they were like going to be really clickbaity, like, yeah. But then I actually watched them and like they're just clickbait titles and thumbnails, but the videos themselves are really good because he's got like Andrew who's filming the videos for him. Really loving his videos lately. And then I've been watching Jeffree Star as well because I saw him do a collaboration with Jeffree Star and I was like, oh, I'll watch some of Jeffree's videos, which I've been doing. And then I've also been watching Garrett's videos as well, which he is hilarious and so strange, but like love him. And then Shane's Jeffree Star series, oh, so good. I'm absolutely loving that. I'm sad that it's going to be coming to an end. By the time you've seen this, it would have already been finished, I'm pretty sure. But I'm absolutely loving it. Comment below if you've been watching that, by the way, because yeah, super good, really interesting. I also need to prepare some lunches because I didn't do it yesterday because I was being super lazy. I'm obviously feeling a bit more energized and better today because I'm filming for once. This is my normal ramble at the start of my video, so thanks so much for seeing through it. I will show you some stuff. I'm going to show you my meal prep that I've been doing lately that I've really been loving. It's super simple. Yeah, I do enjoy it. It's great. And my little doggo friend here. What are you doing, doggo? Dog. He's a special boy. I'm gonna be so sad when Brendan leaves because I'm gonna be so lonely and just like, you know, like I'm an Aquarius and I'm like an independent woman, like once I'm ready for that. But like I'm also very clingy. So that should be interesting. So like, I know I'm gonna be fine, but I'm also gonna miss Brendan a lot. And I'm not gonna have like an Instagram husband here to like take photos of me for like 2 weeks, so. It's a challenge. Baby dog, you're a good boy. He literally smells like a piece of shit. Love you, doggo. Love you. Okay, let's go do things. He's literally so cute. He just doesn't like to be alone. He's so beautiful. You're so beautiful, doggo. We love you. So let's get prepping with the lunches, and then I think I'm hungry, so I think I'm gonna start making dinner as well, which is a new thing that we've been having literally as of like Saturday. But it's super tasty and it's super easy to make as well. Another thing that we've been loving is tacos. So I actually started to film on a Saturday and then I didn't film for the rest of the day because I think I had an emotional breakdown or something, or I was just really tired, I can't remember. But we made tacos with jackfruit. You just use canned young green jackfruit, which you can normally get from like Asian supermarkets or like Foodlands, like some Foodlands have them, or IGAs. You just sort of like break them up so they look like pulled pork, and you get rid of like the hard seedy bits and throw them away. And then you just fry it up with some taco seasoning, just like the packet taco seasoning. Like just check that yours is vegan because I'm pretty sure they all are, but just check. And fry that up in a pan with some oil, and then like serve it with some corn and tomatoes, lettuce or baby spinach, whatever you prefer, in just like a soft taco shell, and boom, tacos. That's like our favorite thing. But I did record that on a Saturday, but I didn't end up vlogging the rest of the day, so you didn't get to see that. But yeah, that is something that I've really been loving as well. Also, this is like gonna be so much talking in this video, so I hope you don't mind. There is a load of washing in that washing machine that's been there since Saturday. We didn't have anywhere to hang it and it was raining all weekend, so but we got a water purifier, guys. I'm so excited about this. So basically it's like ceramic and it's like handmade by this guy who like does pottery or whatever, and this top bit here has this in here. I think it's called a candle. It's not a candle, but whatever. And then you just pour like standard tap water in here, and then it drips out really slowly, and then it filters into this whole body part here, which can all hold the water, and it gives you filtered water that doesn't have any fluoride in it or any like metals, and it like gets rid of like all this stuff. There's like a big list. But anyway, I got it from Biome online. So I will link their website below. This isn't sponsored. I paid for this. It was like $350 or something. So much cheaper than boxed water, because I worked out that we were spending $600 a year on boxed water. Plus it's super wasteful with like the plastic bag that the water comes in, like the sack, the Dune sack, but it's like water sack. And then the box itself, and just like the plastic little the plastic little thing that the water comes out from. It's just super wasteful, and this is like so much better for the long run. Plus, yeah, it's just simpler, cheaper in the long run. So that was something that I got. My battery's dying. When are they not dying? I bought a new Tree of Life outfit, which is super, super cute. I'm just getting a new battery. Something that I really want to get is new bed linen. So I was looking at bed threads because look at Doggo in the corner. What are you doing? I was looking at bed threads because I think Adventures of Jade got some and she liked them, but I don't know, like, what do they feel like? Anyway, so I was looking at those because they're like sort of on the cheaper end compared to some of the other brands available. And while I like quality things, I'm also a tight ass, so the cheaper version of the good stuff is like what I like to do. But I'm going to show you my Tree of Life outfit. I just have to work out where it is because Brendan like cleaned the whole house. Brendan's like one of those people where it's like, people are coming over, we need to clean the whole house. I'm not like that. I'm like, as long as the toilet's clean, like the floors are clean, we're all sweet. But he's like, we need to clean the whole house. It needs to be like, everything needs to be gone. Doggo, now is not the time to lick your genitals. Okay, I got this high-waisted maxi skirt which has this beautiful pattern on it. It's like brown and really cute, and then it has a matching crop top. This was so expensive, by the way. I did my good old trick of like, see it, think about it for like a couple days. If I still really want it, then I buy it. That's what I do with things, so I know that I buy things that I want rather than just impulse buying, you know what I mean? And then it comes with this little tie-up crop top thing, so you got your tie-up thingy, and it's like the pattern's matching. So it's like a little two-piece set, super, super cute. It cost me like 90 something dollars. Is excessive, but you know, it's just one of those things that like I really needed. So I bought that from Tree of Life. Oh, I got a bunch of cleaning products from Orange Power. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand. I didn't know they had like a whole range of products. I literally have just been using like this. This is like a goo remover, so it's really good. You know how like if you stick stickers on stuff and then there's like all this sticky stuff left on whatever you've stuck it on, or if you've got jars and you want to reuse them and the sticker doesn't peel off nicely and there's all the sticky stuff still in the jar, you can use this and it will come off and it works an absolute treat. But anyway, I thought they just had this product. I think Brendan's used this and then like not told me that he's using it. Anyway, so I just thought they had this, but apparently they have a huge range of products. So all their stuff is palm oil free and it's made with like natural plant-based ingredients. So pretty much this is just like water, non-ionic surfactant, orange oil, alcohol, and then plant-based fragrance, which is non-palm oil as well. So we've got some multi-purpose cleaner, we've got spray and mop floor cleaner, we've got carpet and upholstery cleaner, shower, bath and tile cleaner, pre-wash stain remover, and then this is also laundry liquid, and then we also got some laundry powder which works for front and top loading washing machines. And then there's also these little room air fresheners. So this is lime and orange, lemon myrtle and orange oil, orange and lavender and orange. So obviously orange is their theme, hence why everything is orange. Yeah, they just sent me a bunch of their products to try. I've only used this so far and I totally recommend it. It works incredibly. I've used it ever since I was like young and living at home. So yeah, super keen to try out all of their other products because like, you know, I'm an adult. I literally said to Brendan, I'm like, this is my life now. Like I'm literally collaborating with cleaning product companies. I feel so old, but it's fine. Yeah, let me know if you've used any of their products before and what you think. I guess one thing that I didn't really like is that when they posted me the stuff, there was a lot of plastic wrapping over everything, and that kind of bothered me because it's like proudly endorsed by Planet Ark and it's just so much plastic. And I know that it was wrapped in plastic because these are things that can leak during transportation, but it was just a lot of plastic. So that was the only sort of downfall of this whole experience so far, really. On to other things. I'm going to start making some lunch now and then I can sort of talk to you a little bit while that cooks, but I'm going to show you what I'm making. So basically it's a quinoa salad, but it's different to the last one that I made, and I discovered that quinoa only really lasts 3 days. Do you guys experience this? Because like I tried to make a quinoa salad that would last like 5 days, but then on the 4th day it kind of smelt a little funky, and then on the 5th day it was like no good, like I couldn't eat it. I find it lasts well for 3 days, so I don't know if this is just me or if you guys experience this as well, but I'm going to start just doing my quinoa recipes for enough to make it for 3 days, like as 3 servings, because yeah, it was going bad. I thought it was the corn that was making it go bad, but apparently it's the quinoa because I made this recipe with no corn. And yeah, it's basically 4 ingredients pretty much. It's just quinoa, sweet potato, black beans, and baby spinach. I just cook up the quinoa, roast the sweet potato, rinse the black beans because I just buy tinned black beans, and then I chop up some baby spinach and I add that all together, and that's pretty much the salad. I like to sprinkle a little bit of lemon juice on there once it's all cooked and combined, and then before I serve it each day I throw on some tahini and some fresh avocado, and it's literally so delicious and filling because you've got like the protein aspect, the carbohydrates, and the fats as well. So I found it as to be a really satisfying meal. Once I make this I need to take a photo and then I'll put it on my blog. But yeah, it's honestly such a delicious, satisfying lunch, and it's super healthy as well. Doggo is watching me because he wants to be a part of everything. I made 2 smoothies today, like one for like lunch and then one for breakfast, and they were both really bad. The first one was because my bananas were only freezed for like 12 hours rather than like longer, and they weren't frozen all the way. And then for lunch I made it and I added too much banana and not enough protein powder and cacao powder, and it was just like too much smoothie, and it was like, it didn't fill me up at all and it just tasted bad. So I failed so bad on the smoothie front today, but you know, you can't win them all. Also, I don't know if I showed you guys these, but I literally just put a competition on my Instagram. The winner would have already been drawn by the time you're seeing this, but they're these plant-based food wraps. I honestly can't remember if I've showed you or not, but these ones are really cute and they've got namaste written all over them, and then these are like little animal ones doing yoga. But yeah, it's pretty cute. But they're basically like beeswax wraps, but these are vegan friendly, so they don't use any beeswax, and they're super good to keep your avocado fresh or cover meals, things like that. You can wrap sandwiches in them as well, take them to work or school or uni, but I've been using it for avocados mostly because I know that I asked you guys if you knew of anything that I could wrap avocados in that would keep them that are plastic free, and these work incredibly. So they're from Wrapper Reusable Food Wraps, so I'll link their Instagram below and you can check them out. But yeah, they're working really well for me. All right, well I need to get cooking because it's getting late. I've spent so much time talking. This is going to be the longest video ever. Sorry. So for the 5 days I did 2 cups, but for 3 days I can't remember how much I did last time, so I'm just gonna do 1.5 cups of quinoa. You just need to wash your quinoa before you cook it up because it's always, you know, I don't really know. And just sort of rinse it out for a little bit. I literally just got the tricolor quinoa from Aldi. Okay, and then I'm going to add it to a pot. Ooh. I feel like I didn't do as much quinoa last time, but that's fine. So since we put in 1.5 cups of quinoa, I'm gonna do 3 cups of water. All right, then we're going to turn that on and bring it to a boil. And we're also going to add some vegetable stock, so it just adds a little bit of flavor. Oh good, there's like pretty much none left, so that's good. I just did 1 teaspoon. I just remembered that I forgot to buy toothpaste today. I'm just stirring the vegetable stock in there, and then that's going to boil away. Then when it's boiled, I'm going to turn it down to a simmer until there is no water left. Okay, I have this giant sweet potato here that kind of looks like a dugong, so I'm just going to peel this and then roast it, and I feel like this should be enough sweet potato because it's literally huge. And then I'll bake that on 180 degrees. I don't know how many minutes for, but until it's cooked, I guess. Okay, so ideally I'd probably put it on 2 trays because it'll cook quicker, but we'll just see how this goes. So I'm going to bake this in the oven. Okay, and now I'm making dinner. So I've just chopped up a bunch of broccoli that I've put in a pan with some olive oil. And then we've got this teriyaki coconut amino sauce, which is by, I don't know how you say that, but it's by that. But yeah, we just put a little bit of that in there. And then we've also got this sweet and sour tofu, which we get from IGA/Foodland, but I'm sure you can just use any sort of tofu. I cut up some of the tofu and added that in here, and then also a little bit of minced garlic. So that is pretty much all done now. And then I've got some leftover noodles that Brendan has cooked in some sort of stock. I can't remember if it's beef stock or vegetable. I think it's vegetable stock. But yeah, that's just leftover from last night. So I'm going to serve that up with some of the veggies, and that's going to be my dinner. I'm having dinner a little early tonight because we're going to yoga and I'm hungry now. So I'd rather eat now than be hungry at yoga and then have to eat late, you know? I just sprinkled some sesame seeds on top, and yeah, dinner is ready. So it's Tuesday and I just got home from yoga and I almost fell asleep in Shavasana, and it was really great. It was a great time. It was the same class as yesterday because it was Trudeau.
Again, what?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Kel normally does the class, I think. But she was there. I don't know, but it was the same class. I wasn't complaining because I really enjoyed the class, so it was a good time. Today I was really busy, so I like couldn't show you anything. I had plans to like show you my meal prep and like stuff like that, but like it was just so busy because I had to go get the fridge in the van fixed today, and that wasted some time. So yeah, but last night I had put the sweet potatoes in the oven as I had showed you, and then we went to yoga and I left the oven on and they all burnt, and then I had a mental breakdown, and then we had to make more sweet potato, and then I had to assemble my lunch this morning, so it was just, I couldn't show you. I didn't have time because I was rushing, and oh my god, it was a mess. It was a mess. So I'm just going to show you a photograph of what the lunch looks like when it was finished. But tonight we are having tacos. Brendan has cooked it because he didn't go to yoga today. But we've got like the biggest bowl of like vegan mincemeat I've ever seen in my life.
That's just more.
It's excessive. But it's just the Woolworths plant-based meat stuff that they have there with some taco seasoning, which you can just buy in a packet. Yeah, and then we've got, well, Brendan's got some lettuce. I just have baby spinach on mine, and then we've got tomatoes and some corn. And then the taco, soft taco. Are you a hard or soft taco kind of person? Me and Brendo both like soft tacos. Could be a soft beef. Okay, so I'm just editing this now, and this is a really long video, and it was going to be a week in my life, but then for the rest of the week I didn't really film anything. Basically this is just 2 days in my life. There was a lot of talking. I haven't filmed for a while, as I said, so I kind of just wanted to update you on a bunch of things. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned because the next video is going to be a mail haul for a bunch of mail that I recently got. And then, yeah, there'll be more vlogs to come. I don't know how I feel about this video. I feel like it wasn't good, but I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Yeah, cool. Thanks. Oh god.